I love professional wrestling, but I'm tired. If you don't know who I am, my name is WheezyBlonde. I'm a pro wrestling content creator, but aside from that, I have a life. Are you tired? Are you burnt out? Do you feel like you're being pulled every which way and that your brains are gonna splat against the wall? Because that's how I feel. And it feels so ungrateful to feel that way, but I am so tired. I don't think people really understand what it's like to work online or to be a content creator or an influencer until you're actually doing it yourself. It seems like a really fun thing. It seems like it would be really easy to keep up, and then you realize very, very quickly, not so much. I have been so very vocal in my journey. I am very much a feelings on my sleeve, open book, emotional type person. I overshare sometimes, and that's just the kind of person that I am. But in doing that, I like to try to remind you and let you know that I am a real person, that people behind the screens are real people. And in a way, you sign up for this. You know, the internet is going to come at you, and people in comments are going to come at you, and they're going to ask, why aren't you doing this? Why didn't you say it this way? Why aren't you this much of a fan? Why don't you watch this? Why don't you do this? It's always a ask, and take. Now, there are a lot of people that are super grateful and show their gratitude, and a compliment or positive comment about things that I do go a long way. But I have had a hell of a time trying to keep up. I watch all of the amazing creators around me, and a lot of them don't really talk about being behind, and they don't talk about the struggles, and they don't talk about all the things that they're struggling with. And so in a way, I'm like, are they not struggling too? Am I the only one that's having a difficult time juggling all of this? Because I feel like an absolute broken record. I am constantly talking about, hey, I work Wednesday through Saturday. Hey, I'm still working a full-time job. I'm still doing this. I'm still doing that. I have a family. I have all of these things and these responsibilities, and I can't just sit at my desk and record and shovel out content all the time. But it's more than that. It's also dealing with your own mental health struggles. It's dealing with the own issues that you have going on with people in your life, with your family, with real life things that come up and happen. There have been so many times where I've considered just walking away from all of this, but then I'm walking away from something that I've built and something that I enjoy and something that I love. And I know that I'm not putting forth what I feel like I should, that I am capable of so much more. And it makes it very difficult and a little taxing on my mental health to realize that I could be doing more and I'm capable of it and I'm not doing it. I have been go for the better part of a year and a half, 2 years. And while the growth is steady and it has been worth it in more ways than one, like I said, I am tired. I am crashing. I am burning. It is happening really fast. I don't want to walk away from the internet. I don't want to be done with all this because I know that I am capable of so much more. And I have been given and alluded to opportunities that I feel like I am worth and that I can take, and I'm holding out for those opportunities. But until then, I've got to work with what I've got. You know, the cool thing about my platform is that I have been an open book and that I have had open conversations with you and that I have created a community that I'm really proud of. I have been told that our Twitch chat, our YouTube chat is one of the most positive, one where you can actually have a conversation and we're not built solely on cheap pops and jokes. But I have little to no free time. I barely have my one day off on Sunday. For example, this week I didn't even really get a day off because I usually get to work online Monday and Tuesday, and instead I worked at the salon Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then I'm working on content Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I didn't get everything done that I wanted to get done, and then my phone decided to stop working, and so I had to go to the Apple store and get my phone fixed, and it's not even fixed. There's just always something. And there will always be someone that's saying you're not doing enough. I've talked about before, there is so much pro wrestling out there, and I do focus mainly on WWE. And the reason that I do that is because WWE is what I have time for. I love all professional wrestling, but I cannot sit down Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, every single day that there is televised professional wrestling on. It really started around WrestleMania time. I was going really hard. The entire month of April and May, every single weekend, we had a PLE, we had all of the Raws and SmackDowns leading up to WrestleMania, and then I had a convention the week before Mania. I had a convention the week after Mania. I had so many things that I was doing, and I just kept going and burning the candle at both ends, and then exciting things were happening, and then I kept going, and then I stopped paying attention to the fact that I wasn't sleeping, I wasn't eating, I wasn't able to lift weights the way I normally do. I was falling apart. I kind of am falling apart. It's getting better. I'm learning to get more rest. I'm working on my sleep hygiene. I'm working on relaxing. But the internet is very unforgiving. The perception of people that work online or that live online is so absolutely warped. I am not a celebrity. I am a normal Midwestern person that still works a normal job and has a normal life and lives in a normal house and does not get recognized in public on a daily basis. I would love to make this my full-time thing, and I think if I did make it my full-time thing, that it would be amazing. But how long will that last? My anxiety keeps me from jumping in with both feet, because how long will that last? What if I walk away from my job that I've worked at for 10 years and I've built a clientele, and those people will not all come back to me, and then I have to start from square one all over again? My mind will circle and circle and circle and talk me out of doing things that might be a good idea. And there are plenty of creators that will tell you not to read the comments. Don't read your comments. Don't read your messages. And damn it, it's true. Because everyone thinks they know better. Everyone thinks that they have the answer. Everyone thinks that they could do it better. And the constant criticism and the constant why don't you do this, or you should do this, or you should be able to do this is just absolutely fucking draining. All that to say, we're gonna shift things a little bit. It's gonna take a couple weeks for me to get everything in order, but I am going to be I'm just hard resetting everything. I am just moving everything, and I'm deleting a lot of things. I am changing my setup entirely. All of this is going to be gone. My mindset and the way that I work is going to be very different, and I am going to work harder at this, and I'm going to get a routine going, and I'm also going to get a routine going in my real life, and we are just going to hard reset and start over. And I'm really excited about it, and I hope that you will be too, and I hope that you will stick with me through it. But it wouldn't be me if I let you into my head for a little bit and let you know where I'm at. If you're on my streams normally, you hear me talk about these things, and I've shared it plenty of times. But I think it might be good to have just a hard copy YouTube video here for you to reference and see, especially because at the time that I'm dropping this, the whole reason that I kind of am is because I'm going to be going out of town and I'm going to be gone for a long weekend. I have a hard time stepping away, but stepping away more regularly is something that I need to do, and it's something that could possibly happen moving forward anyway if I start working in different spaces. More on that later if it comes to fruition. But ultimately, thank you for your support. Thank you for letting me ramble. I literally have 10 different ideas and scripts started. I have a lot of different creative ideas that are going to get me out of sitting in this spot with this angle. I'm really excited to share that creative side with you. So I'm tired. I'm gonna edit this and go to bed. Thank you so much for being here. Subscribe if you aren't, and I will catch you on the flip side.